Hi Leo, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Leos, we have a very quiet November. I think this is also because we're going to be having quite a dramatic December and a beginning to 2018. We're going to be having two slow-moving planets that are going to be changing signs. We've just had Jupiter that has moved its annual transit circuit in October, and now we're going to be having Saturn that is going to be moving signs, and there's enough action with Uranus that is also going to be happening. More about this month, let me break down the month for you. We're beginning the month with a full moon on the 4th, that is there in your house of career, reputation, and how it is that you want the world to perceive you. And with a full moon over here, it can be that there's a lot of attention that comes to you as far as your work is concerned. And you may do something that gives you more attention than normal. And it has people wanting you to do their job and no one else. So a lot of accolades, a lot of attention. And you're pretty much going to be under the spotlight, Leos, and it's going to be very hard to sort of hide yourself. And as much as you would want some respite, you will be very much be under the spotlight with people wanting to work with you, recommending you. So quite a lovely time. For those of you who have been having a challenging time as far as work is concerned, it's a brilliant time to be promoting yourself. It's a brilliant time to be promoting your work. Be your own cheerleader, Leos. And put your accomplishments ahead. Speak more about it. That will really benefit you a lot. On the 6th, we have Mercury that is joining Saturn. That is there in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And Saturn is all about hard work, and he's about responsibility. He's the teacher planet. And Mercury is all about articulation. It's about conversations. It's about communication. And the house in which both of them are meeting is the house of your love romance. Now, Saturn over here has been trying to teach you a lesson. It's been trying to make you understand what love really means and what it isn't. And in order to be getting what you really want, or something that you really love, or someone whom you really love and desire, is the first step is to be taking care of yourself as well, Leos. And with Mercury over here, I think you're going to be really articulate. I think after a long time, a lot of you are going to be voicing out really how you feel. And this is, it can be about the work. It can be about the projects that you're handling. It can also be about your relationships. And for some of you, your children could be a source of joy. For some of you, your children could be the source of responsibility. And maybe that could be the reason as to why it is that you're compromising on love. Mercury, however, over here is it's giving you clarity. It's giving you clarity of mind. It's giving you clarity of speech and communication. And some of you may require some amount of travel as well in order to be closer to things that you are really passionate about or you really want to do. On the 8th, we have Venus that is going into your house of home. This is a house which is ruled by Cancer, and it also rules your mother. And it is joining Sun and Jupiter over here. So quite a lovely time. I think a lot of you could be looking forward to spending some time with your mother or at home. And there could be some either renovations happening at home. Either there could be some plans to rent or lease or buy a house. And some of you just could be getting your home ready or your house ready or making place for your mom to come and stay over there. With Sun and Jupiter, because Jupiter is all about expansion, it does speak about this aspect not really going away, even though it's a transit. But this is something that really needs to be dealt in after understanding all the facts really deeply. Because it deals with the house, it deals with the place where you live. Is it a source of joy? Is it a source of happiness? Do you need to be moving your house? Do you require that support at home in order for your work to be really flourishing? What is it that you really need? And this is a time where you really need to be speaking up. You really need to be talking more about it. On the 18th, we have a new moon that is there in again in the house of home and family. So Besides making improvements at home, like I said, whether you could be knocking down a few walls, you could be renovating. It is also, I think, spring cleaning your home literally, which can make you really feel better. What stays, what does not stay over there, and you may want to spend some time with your family. You could be seeking that security, that bonding. I think at times we all crave that security which only we can get from our parents or from home. And emotions and could be running quite deeper, and intimacy is something that could be it's something that you could really be asking, or you could really be looking at. And I think it's a time and space where you are also looking at being at a place for a longer time, where you can be vulnerable, where you're supported, where you're appreciated, where you can really grow and flower. And I think emotional support is something that all of us look at, especially if you're working, if you have like a hectic job outside. That emotional support at home is really, really required. So you could be looking at that as well. And try and sort of put some goals into place, so that you can make good use of this energy of busyness that is there around you. On the 22nd, we have Sun, that is again moves to the house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And you're going to be in a mood to have some fun, Leos, and you won't really want to sit around and deal with boring work issues. And it's a great time to be indulging or engaging in your favorite hobbies, and go out with friends, attend parties, spend time with your children. And it's also a time wherein that you would really want to experience life at its fullest. A lot of you will be maybe traveling and doing your long trips, something that you could be very, very passionate about. So not really, I think end of the month, you're not wanting to be by yourself or do things on your own. It's really a time of bonding with friends and going out and feel validated and feel good about yourself. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.